and welcome to possibly the first Armored Talk video in a month?
It's about a month, yeah.
Yeah.
About a month. Jesus. But yeah, I hope we've all had a good Christmas. Mine was full of drunken alcoholism and everything. Oh god, I've just come back from... I came back from America on Thursday. How was your guys' Christmas?
Quiet and with the family, just the way I like it.
Yeah, mine's the same way. Quiet. Lots and lots of presents, that thing.
Got to see my dad for the first time in 7 months, because he's been going through chemo and stuff. So, it was the first
That's awesome.
Yeah, first time I'd seen him in 7 months. Yeah. Hoping he's going to get the all clear at the end of the month as well, so that should be good.
Good luck for your dad.
Damn Skippy.
Yeah. So, we have some topics to bring.
We do?
Yeah, we do. Well, the first one is bugs in Armoured Warfare that are still here. I'm sure we've all experienced the ready bug, in which you have to press the ready, not ready button about 20 times.
Yep.
The second one would be, where is Balance 2.0? I mean, the articles coming out and everything are fine. I mean, that's all well and good that they're still updating it, and as well as the vehicles in development, but where is it?
Yep.
And of course, we have the forum issues that are going on. The fact that most of the time that a lot of people have double posts, because the forum just bugs out all the time. And then, of course, there's the fact that the Russians seem to be getting the PTS and everything. They were able to get the T-64A a couple of months ago without having to pay for it or grind for it. And now they're on the PTS as well, which I'm sure angers quite a few people.
Yep. All of the above.
All of the above. So what do we talk about first then?
Let's talk about the articles, I guess.
Yeah, the articles. The articles are nice. I like reading them. I think just about everyone enjoys it.
Yeah, I like reading the in-development ones a little bit. Oh, there's a Thunderbolt behind us. Getting the information on like the tanks. It's always cool to like learn a bit about the actual tank itself, the history of it. Like Silent Stalker puts a ton of effort into actually working on those.
He does, and that's
and
great for him, and it's great for everyone who reads them.
Or if you can actually get on the forums to read them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an issue. I mean, I think you can use the portal.
Portal seems to work, but the forums no.
Portal.
So you can read them, but you can't respond to them or react to them in any way whatsoever.
Which means you can't give the link to people. Especially the fact that me and Renner run a Facebook group of about 500 people, and the links get posted all the time. And with the forum issues, it seems that most of the time you can't even link them.
But there definitely seems to be a lot of tanks in development. They've got a whole... Like, I like the look of what they're doing and the tanks that they've actually got coming.
There is. Remember that all of these vehicles have been put on hold for 2.0. So there's a ton of content to come out. It's just... There hasn't been anything. I mean, it's been said like loads of times, is that all of the content that would have come out this year is being held back.
Yep. I like from what you've seen so far, what are you most excited for to come out?
I'm kind of looking forward to the French line actually when it comes out.
But they haven't announced that yet, though.
I think, well, it's pretty much known by now that the French line is going to come out.
Yeah, but there hasn't been an in-development post yet, so I'm not counting them yet.
I would say like the new Russian tanks, like the T-64s coming out and the T-80s and everything.
Well, like the variations of.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's just going to be like the M1A1, A2, A3, the Leopard 1, the Leopard 2. They're all just basically like that.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm liking the look of the new Leo that's coming. I can't remember what it's called now.
The look of the new Leo that I definitely like the look of. I just can't remember its name.
I know I can picture it, but I just don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. But it did look really cool.
So you're good with faces but not names.
I have always been that way. Like, I can never remember someone's name.
Yep, same here.
Also, the M113, is it the A? Is it called the ACAV? Something along those lines. The
Cav, yeah.
tow launcher. Yep. That looks really cool.
Yep. Waiting for the Scorpion IFV, the new one.
Yes.
Isn't that the Scimitar or something?
The Scimitar, yeah.
Yeah, the Scimitar.
Yeah. With that 90 mil.
Oh yeah.
Give me that.
Or the new chieftain, the special chieftain thing, the one with the weird shaped turret.
The chieftain
the
900.
tier 6.
Yeah, the 900. That's it.
That one looks sexy as hell.
It looks so good. So it's so
It kind of reminds me of the Terminator.
It reminds me very much of, like, they decided that the armor from an IS-3 was good, so let's stick it on a turret, because what could possibly go wrong? Because it is that sort of same or similar style angling, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just all over a turret instead. I might need some help over here, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm fighting the entire world.
It's okay, you're in a leopard.
So instead of Scott Miller versus the world, it's Headshot versus the world, and the
Definitely.
7Xs.
And there's artillery too. Actually, the artillery may have just, yeah. The arty just set me on fire. That's not even fair.
Oh no.
I found the artillery actually.
I think it's down there, isn't it? I'm thinking.
Right here.
Every single module on my tank is just. Oh no, my engine and my ammo rack is still not quite. Everything else is yellow. I can't wait for that to go away. Ah! Oh god! Now my turret ring is jammed. Hello.
Hello, Russian comrade.
Da!
Typical Russians, always late to the party.
I thought that was
We
the
helped you.
Americans.
That could be a segue. The Russians get to be early to the party in Armored Warfare.
Actually, speaking of the Russians, we're going to go into that topic.
The PTS.
Why do the Russians get everything first and get everything better? We've had times where the prices, like there was a pack going for about €100, no, €100, and the Russians got it for like 70, and with more stuff. The Russians always have a public test server. They seem to always get free stuff, like the thing with the T-64A Hunter, where there was an event for it for the Russians, while everyone here has either had to pay for it or get it off a bonus code.
Yep, I don't understand what it is. Like, because clearly the PTS is in enough of a state where the Russians can test it, but apparently we're not allowed to be as part of this test. Why are we not allowed to test the Balance 2.0 at the same time as the Russians can, or like what's going on here? I don't get why there has to be this difference.
I think one of the devs said that the Western players are too picky. That's what they said. And I was like, what's...
God forbid we want a decent game.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you have Russians testing it, and we still have bugs coming through the net. It's like, come on, guys. We need some testing on our servers as well. It's like, we're touchy for a reason. It's like we hate bugs in our games, so obviously we're going to be searching for those bugs.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest, if the public test server like drops after this video or later, and we get like a confirmation saying that we'll always get a later PTS, I'm fine with that.
The silence, the radio silence now has just been louder than words. And then SS put up an article the other day that like even the players picked holes in. Because of that was the
was it the
new
article
reticle
regarding the penetration?
Yep, and the new reticule.
Yeah. It's being fixed at the moment.
Yeah, I know, but then it got to the stage where obviously it went through everything to have an article written about it, and then it got pulled because the information was just, I don't know whether it was just
shit,
it was
we
wrong.
lost.
Oh.
It's all right. We're talking too much. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think the AI has been playing too much Global Ops.
Yep.
They've been playing more Global Ops than I have.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy Global Ops. It's when you go to the carrier and half the AI shoot at you, and now you're at a huge disadvantage because that other guy in the BMP4 has full health because the AI didn't shoot at him, and you're the one with full health, and you're the one with like 40% of your health left because your AI was shooting at you.
Yep. Oh yeah, I don't have premium because that's another bug that still hasn't been fixed.
Yeah.
The disappearing premium time, which on a game where your main currency or like the main thing that you buy is premium time, that's a bit poor form. You got a hot mic, by the way, Sophie. Sophie.
Hang on.
There we go.
Oh, that I think. Okay. This key is way too sensitive for its own good.
Sounds about
It's
right.
actually on push to talk.
Yeah, it's just like I just don't understand where things are going at the moment. Like I don't understand why there weren't more in-game events over Christmas. Because obviously, if this is going to be like, they've got to keep people playing the game until Balance 2.0 comes out. But then we didn't really have many in-game events going on. I mean, we had the I can't remember what it's called now. The boot camp thing. That was an event that was going on, which is funny actually because I suggested that on my final live stream of the year. I was streaming with Freitag and I made a suggestion, and by Wednesday it was a thing. So I don't know whether it was already in the works or whether actually I prodded them in the right direction, but we need more events like that. I don't understand why we're not having more people have incentives to play while we're waiting for Balance 2.0.
So
like, if they can't introduce new tanks, then introduce new stuff to do.
Because as it stands right now, all you do is just log in, wait in queue for about 7 minutes on the EU server, mind you, and you queue over to PvE. That's how it is now. Because you don't want to wait like 5-10 minutes.
Even on EU over Christmas.
Which server is that for?
Over Christmas, it was 7-10 minutes, and even after like Thursday last week, it was 7 to 10 minutes just to get into a game. And so I queued for PvE.
Yesterday, Primetime EU, which was from 5 PM CES to about 11 PM, the average waiting time for a PvP match was 4 to 5 minutes.
Ugh.
That 1042 crit though.
Yeah.
But even like in a game of this size, like let's compare it, let's say, to its biggest rival, World of Tanks. How long do you have to wait for a game in that?
World of Tanks is, I think you should probably compare it to when World of Tanks was in the stage in which the waiting time was similar or longer.
It really wasn't. Like, I played World of Tanks from the beta, and even in the beta, the queue times were better than this. And that was when World of Tanks wasn't particularly well known, and it was right in the middle of the beta.
Yep.
I joined right after the public access beta ended, and I remember waiting 4 to 5 minutes for a PvP game.
But that wasn't like a year after a year after the beta started, was it? Like we forget that it's been over a year since Armored Warfare came out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it has.
It's a very easy thing to forget. Like, this is a game that is a year old at this point.
Technically 2 years if you count the alpha.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I remember when the T-64A was a tier 5. In fact, I just found out that I could actually put the alpha test badge on my tanks. which I
Oh,
am
nice.
now to annoy people.
Nice.
I don't remember if I was here in the alpha. I think I was, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I definitely joined when the beta was what came out. Since I have a beta badge, so
I definitely bought. Well, I bought the Founders Pack as soon as I could. Like, because I believe in this game and I want this game to succeed, but it's got to the stage where, I mean, even I've stopped playing. Like, I don't want to wait 4, 5, 6 minutes for a game, get into a game, and if you have a really terrible game, you could die within the first, let's say, 4 or 5 minutes.
yep.
Then you actually spend longer in the queue than you play the game. Like, in a PvP match, in Global Ops it's different because you've got the respawns. So even if you have a crap match, then you're still going to be doing a thing. But on a normal PvP match, it's just, you don't... Yeah, like I say, you spend more time queuing than you do playing.
I have to agree with that.
Which is incredibly frustrating.
It is, and it's not... People have moved on to games like... I mean, I've started playing games again that I haven't played in years. It's not because I don't like the game anymore, it's just the fact that there's... Like, the low population... I mean, Jingles brought this up in his video. Although he did get the bit about Lords of War wrong. But he basically said the low population is getting people to stop playing. And because people are stopping playing, the server's got even less population. So it's like a double negative cycle.
That kind of reminds me of what happened with Titanfall. Like,
Yeah.
the game died really quickly, so people who wanted to play the game didn't have anyone to play with, so they didn't play it.
Yep.
And then, of course, you get the magic stick that's being waved around. Oh, once 2.0 comes out, everything will be fixed. All
Yeah,
your sins will
exactly.
be forgiven. And, like... I mean, I'm somewhat optimistic about it. I want 2.0 to succeed. I want the game to begin marketing and everything, but at the moment it's just kind of a where is it?
Sort of what's going on, like... The silence, like, we had so much information, then silence. I know it was Christmas and all that stuff, but... I don't know. It probably is the worst time of year for them to have had to do all this stuff. Like, if it was a couple of months earlier, it would have been fine, I think. But because it's dragged on so long, it's caused them no end of problems.
I mean, the NA server started dying out like April last year.
Yeah.
Easy. And it also doesn't help that there's separate queues for each mode.
Yeah, that needs to go. I mean, they are moving in the right direction. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've seen some footage of the skirmish gameplay. That's a good start. But the other thing that worries me is, did you notice though that they've actually catered for potentially 3 versus 3?
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
that.
That-
platoons.
That in itself is just them going, oh dear.
We're screwed.
And
I can
that
imagine
worries
the
me.
abuse for that, because like platoons will be able to just basically just dominate games.
Oh, of course.
I
Totally.
mean, if that happens, imagine this way: a platoon of 3 tier 7s or 3 tier 9s versus 3 tier 5s.
Yeah. Like, it's just not... it's gonna be okay. Like, it just doesn't inspire confidence. Like, I get the fact that they've got to prepare for this eventuality, but it doesn't really inspire confidence, does it?
Nope.
I really want this game to succeed. I'm just so worried about it right now. Because it's fun. Like, the game is fun. And, like, from what I've seen of the Russian PTS, because obviously, since I can't really play it, I've had to take to watching videos. Which is nice if you're a content creator that's able to get access to it.
Oh yeah.
You know, that would have been nice to be able to, I don't know, make some videos. But, like, in terms of a content creator kind of standpoint, we're in a really awful spot. because we can't really make content for it right now, unless it's just like us going, oh look how well I did in this game.
Yeah.
At the moment, I've gone to just commentating on my gigantic screw-ups in-game and everything, and trying to do like an advice help playlist.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, that really doesn't need 2.0 to talk about. The tips and advice are good regardless. It's just that, like, well, this was said a bunch of times, like, you can't make reviews, because all of that is going to be null and void soon.
Yep.
And I managed to lose my train of thought.
Yeah, and then obviously if you want to try and go on to the forums to read about upcoming stuff, then you can't load the page.
Yep. Doesn't load like half the time.
I know. It's like I'm gonna, like, occasionally I'll be like, I'll go to a thread and it's like, I want to read Silent Stalker's responses to this. Read one response, click the button to read the next response. Oh, it's not loading. The irony was that I tried to post in that thread, you know, they were asking for, like, what ISP you were with and whatever, like, with, so they could try and identify the problem. I ended up double posting in that thread because it, like, timed out on me halfway through.
Oh.
So it's like, the irony of that. But it's got, I think it's got to the stage of just frustration. Like, I don't want to be negative all the time. Like, I hate being negative all the time. But it's got to when it gets to the stage where, as a content creator, you don't. It's not that I don't want to make content for it. You can't really make content for it outside of, you know, the showing people what to do, what not to do, or look how awesome this game was. But, I mean, even that you start running into problems recording. It's like, well, I'm now going to sit for 5 minutes in the queue.
Yep.
Have a crap game, and you're like, well, I can't use that. Another 5 minutes in the queue.
The game's over in like 3 minutes because my team is awesome. Yay.
Oh, I had that situation where there was a Stingray in my team that was firing nothing but high explosive the entire game.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
in the end, he came to a Centaur 120, which was making every mistake in the world, and even if this guy was firing AP, he would have won. Instead, 200 damage done to Centaur 120 in the space of a minute.
Oh god.
Yes.
I literally had an aneurysm.
I mean, that's also the problem that you have with lower population. You run into those sorts of people more often, and that drives you away from wanting to play. Hey, talking about that ready bug. There we go.
Yay, ready bug.
If you have to keep having to deal with that, it just, like, it removes your motivation. Do I have to ready again? Stop making me have to ready.
I'm with you, something. I hate being negative, but it's hard not to be when there's so much crap going on right now. Well, the lack thereof crap. Because there's no new information. There's no information when it's actually going to come out for us. It's already on the PTS for the Russians, but what about the Western players? Guys, help.
I can just see, like, the bushel from the desert breezing in.
A little tumbleweed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a serious drought at the moment.
Yeah, we really are. But it doesn't help when things get put, like, they've got to be careful with what is said. Because of the amount of times it's been like, right, we'll have the PTS. I mean, we'll have the PTS before Christmas. And then it was like, we'll have the PTS in January. And then they were talking about, well, we're not going to have marketing until Balance 2.0 comes out. But actually, we're not going to have marketing until 0.20 comes out, which is another patch past 0.19.
Yeah.
If it was said, like, we'll have marketing at 0.2...
They need to do it.
And it was said that, like, 0.2 will follow immediately after Balance 2.0, because they can't put everything in one patch, that'll be fine.
Yep.
But instead it's like, hey, it's coming in the next patch. Well, when's that coming?
They need to market immediately after Balance 2.0 comes out. Because that is... the entire gaming press will be talking about it. You've got to take advantage of the gaming press. Like, this is why I don't understand the decisions that are being made with the marketing, because you've got to take advantage of what you can. And if imagine that, like, the gaming press comes across Armored Warfare, they're like, oh my god, there's this game that was, you know, the devs weren't happy with how the game plays, so they redid the entire game. The whole gaming press will be talking about it. But apparently they want to wait until all that dies down and goes into the next patch afterwards before they actually want to do anything with it. Like, I don't understand it. It just seems like a massive missed opportunity to ride the hype wave of what is going to be Balance 2.0 from a press point of view. Like IGN and all that lot, they're not going to want to cover, like, oh, you know, they had this massive balance patch a couple of months ago, now they've got a whole new line of tanks coming out.
Oh, definitely not, yeah.
That's not what people are interested in. Like, if they go, wow, look at this game that's just had a fantastic new, complete Balance 2.0, that's what people want to hear about, and that's where you're going to bring in people.
Balance 2.0, loads of tank lines to come out. It plays differently from all the other tank games on the market. Yeah, let's try something new. Let's give people a reason to, you know, get away from all of the hundreds of hours and money spent on Armored Warfare and Armored Warfare, World of Tanks and War Thunder.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I spent a lot on that game.
So did I. I mean, I've got an account. I've got a Type 59 on it. I have an account with a Type 59. A
Type 59, and you can feel yourself grow old when someone says, hang on, what's that tank?
Exactly. Like, me and my friend, every now and again, like, I mean, I haven't done it for a while, but every now and again we reinstall and we go out in the Type 59s. Just because it feels cool. But, they've got to give people a reason, and they've also got to bring in new blood that haven't potentially heard about the game before, and completely missing the window of the hype train is not the way to do it. Like, I've learnt a lot from working with Digital Extremes and Warframe, and I've mentioned them quite a few times because they do the same thing. They don't do this. Well, exactly, they don't do the same thing. They, like, when they have the second Dream update, which was the biggest update they've ever done, the gaming press went mental. But did they refuse to talk about the game to people, or did they refuse to do anything about it? No, of course they didn't.
Oh, so they just rode the media.
Exactly, they rode the media hype train. They did the same thing with when The War Within came out a couple of months ago, and Warframe is one of the top 20 most played games on Steam. It was in the top 100 top 100 biggest games of the year on Steam. They don't market. They don't advertise anywhere. That is literally all through gaming press and word of mouth.
I mean, I'm just gonna say I started playing Warframe just for fun, and I'm honestly having a good time. It's a good game.
Such a good game.
I genuinely wish to murder this artillery.
I wish I knew where it was. It's really annoying. The marker, I keep missing the marker, so I have no idea where that thing is. I can't remember where the driver's hatch of the Ariete is. I can't wait for that to go away.
Yeah.
Stupid pixel hunting.
Yep. Pixel hunting, high tier balance, those are two of the things that are driving people away. It's like, yeah, I want to get my high-tech tank, I want to play my M1A1 Abrams, I want to play my Challenger 2, I want to get those iconic tanks, and oh look, the gameplay is
over there. It's A5 area, the artillery. I'm pretty sure of it. Because I just had a direct shot come from that direction.
Okay. Go and kick his butt.
He's been annoying me the entire game.
It's still shooting at me.
They might have multiple because he keeps shooting at me as well. So, but yeah, it's and that's just like that. The reason I use Warframe as an example is because that is an example of what you can do if you don't want to straight out market. Like you don't have to be wargaming and see, I would told you. You don't have to be wargaming and just be like, well, let's drive a tank through a town or drive a tank through a building. And put a massive advert campaign everywhere.
Flooding the market campaign. I'm sure.
Exactly.
Just about everyone in UK who has a TV has probably seen the World of Warships commercial by now.
Yeah.
The one with the cruisers going through the Thames, which was extremely awkward. But
it was very awkward.
It worked.
But even still, exactly, it worked. But what I'm saying is, you don't even need to do an advertising campaign on that sort of scale. You just don't. There's other ways of doing it. Riding the hype train of a big update with the gaming press is usually the best way to go forward with it.
Yep.
And, supporting YouTubers and giving them stuff and playing with them on live streams and everything.
Yeah, which, I mean, like, to be fair, I mean, Freitag has been very, very helpful for, for me. He's a fantastic guy I speak to most days, and he was there on my last live stream of the year, which is the first time I've streamed in a long time actually. we played for 2 or 3 hours, gave it a whole bunch of stuff away. No, there's more artillery.
Oh no,
it's over
That's
there
the
now.
type of press they need though, like giveaways, things that gives incentives to come back and play again.
They I just wish they would do stuff. They don't just things that are in the game already. You don't have to do you don't have to bring in brand new tanks to give away. No one's had a chance to the T-64A Hunter yet. So why not do something with the Hunter? I guarantee you your server population will triple. I get them wanting it to remain exclusive,
even though the Russia server had an event in which you had to play a couple of battles
exactly.
to get one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they want it to remain exclusive on this server, but you've got a bargaining tool there that you're not using. I'm just waiting for this paladin to shotgun the warrior.
Oh yeah,
I'm waiting for it to happen. Please,
come on, paladin,
please, paladin. I believe.
No.
Oh.
Armor Talk YouTubers express delight as they fail to help a member of the team.
We're evil people at heart.
Yep.
Yoink.
Bitch.
Wanting teammates to die and kill stealing. Oh wow, what a shot that was!
I'm really hoping the warrior bumps into someone and the warrior dies, because he only has like 28 health left.
Hang on, slamming on my brakes.
That was just mean.
I watched that, the warrior's point of view.
Oh, I'm dying now.
Brake check.
Oh.
Okay, that guy is now going to be famous for all the wrong reasons.
Yep. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, something shooting at me.
Oh, one thing I'm glad about the new patch, whenever they introduce it, is the Terminator's going up to a different tier than tier 6.
Oh, yeah, Terminator is...
It's gone up to 10.
Oh, yeah. Yep, it's going to be the same tier as the Ramco, which is kind of interesting. I don't understand how that's going to work. Is it going to be like a side grade thing? Right, so I guess it's a premium tank anyway, so it's not not the most obvious thing, but...
Yeah, it's not the most obvious, but I mean, it needed to happen because tier 6 is, oh god.
Tier 6 is just full of it right now.
Yeah, especially in global ops, all you see is Terminators and discarding HGMs on the move.
That's Starlinium armor there.
Dark armor.
Shoot at the side armor of a T90 MS, no big deal.
No, with depleting uranium rounds, nah.
I'm actually looking forward to the to more types of rounds, like depleted uranium and all that stuff. It's gonna be really cool. The one thing I'm a little concerned about though is limited ammo slots.
Yeah.
From what I saw, that's going to be a thing. Like you're going to be limited to 3.
Interesting.
Oh, that warrior! Please don't get banned now. How awkward could that be? My Armor Talk episode just ends with me getting kicked from the game.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't counted as a team killer. He just crashed.
Oh, was it? Like, okay, I'm glad.
Yeah, he just crashed. So you're good.
Oh dear. Hey, I got a platinum crate. Apparently, all you need to do is team kill your friendly warriors, and then you get a platinum crate. There we go.
Yay.
Oh man.
I didn't even have a particularly good game, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was just like, doing my thing, yeah.
Was I 13,500 spotting damage. So what we can actually confirm here is the M1A2 is the best scout.
Best scout NA.
The giant 70-ton tank, which consumes like 5 gallons of fuel just to start up, is now the best tank in the world. Has anyone watched Pentagon Wars?
No.
Nope.
It was...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It was like documented like the Bradley, and it's like, so the Bradley is a troop transport that can only carry 6 men. How much was it supposed to carry? 11. It is a scout, but it's 11 feet tall and is far too conspicuous for scout duties. It has less armor than a slow blower, but it has enough ammo to take out half of DC.
Are we doing one more? Or...
We can do, yeah?
Alright, we can do one more.
Yeah, let's do one more. Have we failed to address anything so far that we should have done?
Oh, damn it.
Stop making me ready up!
We're all taking light tanks. There is no way this could possibly go wrong.
This could not backfire ever.
This could not backfire
in any way possible.
No, not at all. No, sir.
So have we not? What have we not talked about so far? Oh, this isn't a good map for us either.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely terrible map.
Yep. Oh well.
No guts, no glory.
Well, at least we got a Termi 2 and a Leo 2A6.
The Leo 2A6 will have to carry so hard.
Isn't that the guy from the last game, Terrace? I might have to look at the footage. I'm fairly sure it is. Was he the warrior? I can't remember now.
No.
I'll have to look at the
No pressure, Leo 2A6. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Yeah, no, he wasn't the warrior. He was someone else.
Okay. He'd be the T90 then, I think. We had a T90 MS was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, from what I've seen so far and what I've seen of the like the new tech trees and stuff, like everything looks like I really like the look of it from what I've seen so far. Anyway, like a lot of it seems to make more sense. I can't wait until new tanks come out so we can fill the line like a little bit more.
Then we can create content. You know that thing.
Hooray!
Yay!
That's not important at all.
We can do it
Whatever.
YouTube.
Like, this is the thing, like, I mean, we're just all sat waiting for that now. Like, as content creators, not be able to make content on the tanks is kind of difficult. I mean, the one thing at least we have got is we're going to have a multitude of Silent Stalker articles to refer to
Yeah.
when we're actually talking about the tank, which would be nice. Because I was like, when I've done my few, like the last couple I've done, I've chucked in a little bit of history about the vehicle. So having Silent Stalker's articles are really, really useful.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he did that a lot
because it means I don't have to worry about my own sources quite as much.
Oh yeah.
It was then that Headshot discovered the internet and Wikipedia.
Well, yeah, because Wikipedia is 100% reliable.
And this comment section forever became Headshot. That's the wrong thing.
Yep. What could possibly go wrong by fact checking on Wikipedia?
That Wikipedia that can be edited by anyone.
Yep. What?
I just love reading those comments.
Oh, the friendly Terminator decided he was going to shoot our Leo for reasons.
Raisins.
Raisins. Yes, I am going to take that 77 damage. Because you shot our friendly. I have also mounted a building.
Insert saxophone music.
Headshot sexual habits discovered on YouTube, where he starts humping a building randomly in an armored vehicle.
Wait, didn't we have a session where we played Armed Warfare, Headshot and I mounted another tank?
Yes, you did. You mounted a T-64, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Or a T-70. Yeah, it might have been a Ural, actually.
Yeah, and I was in the BFM 5.
Yeah.
You
you missed an opportunity with that video because you didn't put any sexy time music in there.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find any that wouldn't be copyrighted with.
What? The one that goes, oh yeah.
Hooray for long distance thingy hunting. Oh yeah, we should probably
There
camp
is
the middle, shouldn't
way too many leopards here for their own good.
Oh, yep.
That's the other thing I'm looking forward to is harder PvE. I want harder PvE.
At least we know where all the German army's missing leopards have gone. They're on this map. They've all been transported into games.
As opposed to the ton of new Abrams that have just arrived in Germany.
What, you mean like the US Army saying, hey, we don't need any more Abrams, and Congress is like, what's that? You needed more Abrams? Okay, here's another 2,500 of them.
Well, they've just deployed a whole ton of them to the eastern border of the EU, so...
Yep. We built too much, so we're like, yo dog.
I heard you like Abrams.
Yeah.
Yo dog, I heard you like Abrams, so there's like an Abrams battalion in an Abrams battalion. AI, please stop noticing me. I don't like it.
I just, I want the little event. I want the Merc, like the Merc events back. Why can't we have a Merc event again, like
the one where
we had before?
Like two factions fighting against each other.
Yeah.
I mean, like apart from like the population difference, it was kind of fun for the masses. I wasn't particularly bothered by it, but
I enjoyed it, and I liked the lore that came with it. It was a laugh, like it was something a little bit different. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
There's so many things that could be done in the game right now that don't require a ton of new things. You don't need to like handcraft a new tank every time you want to do an event. Like, use the stuff that's already in place. It's just another thing I said when I was working with the Warframe developers. Like, if you've got stuff that's already in the game, like as you've had events in the past and not reusing it again, just use it for something else. Don't just let it sit there doing nothing. And it's a similar sort of situation here. Like they've got the infrastructure to do like some of these events. Like I tell you what would cause me to spend a crap ton of gold again. Do the event on the like super reduced camo.
Oh yeah.
I missed half of that, and I tell you what, I would absolutely put a camo on every single one of my vehicles.
I would actually like more camo.
I'm not too worried about that, but I would love that cheap camo event to come back, so I could put a ton more camo on, and you know for a fact that they would sell a ton of gold. Yeah, they would, because people cosmetics are the way free-to-play games go. Like, that's how free-to-play games make money. And doing discounts on, like, on the skins, on the cosmetics, that's the way to get people to spend money in your game. Especially when your game isn't doing quite as well as you would hope it would be at this current time.
Yeah.
Like, you want to carry on bringing in the money, because I mean, you've got to pay your costs. You've got to pay for developers. You've got to pay for development costs, all sorts of things. You know,
the fast food when you're on the development overtime.
Exactly, the energy drinks, the coffee,
the hookers.
I mean, unconventional practices, but yeah. But it's that sort of thing though. Like, there are so many things that it could be done. I hope that one of them is listening and we do see an event similar to that come back. Because I know for a fact I would camo up all my tanks again. Because I missed it last time. So I'm waiting for that event to roll back around again.
Oh, I spotted an artillery.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Loading the heat shell.
It's time to turn up the heat.
Exactly.
I feel I've done quite a lot of talking this episode.
Well, the worst thing to do is to interrupt someone they're ranting.
I didn't think I was ranting. I hope I'm not. It's definitely not what the intention was.
Oh no, it wasn't rant. It wasn't a rant.
A lot of it was passion suggestions.
Passion suggestions. What does that sound like?
Passionate suggestions.
Passionate suggestions. That sounds like a perfume you would get in France. Passion suggestions.
It sounds like the name of a top shelf film, really. You might wonder how many people will get the reference there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think next week we'll probably try and do like a Q&A type thing. Like, we had planned it before Christmas, but things got in the way. Hey, look, 2 platinum crates in a row. Nice. We had apparently killing friendly warriors was good luck.
So obviously for PvE, you should team kill someone every game to get a platinum crate.
Clearly. But yeah, so you guys leave us your comments in the and questions in the comments section below. All the people's YouTube channels are also in the description, so check them all out. I know Torkin and Spitfire do more Armoured Warfare content than I do right now. So
yeah,
check
one
them
video
both out.
every day.
Yep.
So thanks for watching, everyone. We love you all. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe to each and every one of us.
Yep.
It makes us happy.
We love you.
We do. We will lug you. Lug you.
We will lug
love
you.
It's like
Lug.
it's like a combination of love and a hug. So it's called a lug.
Okay.
A lug. Okay.
Let's just
We will lug you.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming by.
See you later. Thanks for coming, everyone. Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. Catch you in the next one, guys.